Imagine a lake the color of bubblegum. Not pretend, but a real, super bright pink lake is hiding on our amazing Earth. This happy pink water is in a place called Lake Hillier. It's a secret lake on a little island in a country called Australia. The island is named Middle Island, and it's a happy home for lots of green trees. The lake sits there like a big pink jewel, sparkling in the sun. It's a real-life wonder. Picture this in your mind. There's the super pink water of the lake. All around it is a dark green forest, like a cozy blanket, and right next to that is the deep blue water of the big southern ocean. Pink, green, and blue, all right next to each other. A skinny little strip of bright white sand separates the pink lake from the blue ocean. It's like a little path between two magical worlds. Isn't that a fun picture? The ocean waves splash on one side, and the pink water stays calm on the other. This special spot is far away from big cities, so the lake stays clean and super bright. Its happy pink color has been a mystery for a long, long time. But now we know some of its super fun secrets. The first big secret is salt. Lots and lots of it. The water in Lake Hillier is not like regular water. It is super duper salty. It's a special kind of lake called a hypersaline lake. That's a big word that just means extra salty. How salty is it? Well, it can be 10 times saltier than the big ocean right next to it. If you could taste it, which you shouldn't, it would be the saltiest thing ever. All that salt is a super important clue to its pink color. Because there is so much salt, you can see sparkly salt crystals all around the edge of the lake. When the sun shines, the shore looks like it's covered in millions of tiny, happy diamonds. The salt makes a crunchy white border for the pink water. This super salty home is a very tough place to live. Most fish and plants from the ocean could not live here at all. The water is just too full of salt for them. It's a very special kind of neighborhood. So, if big fish can't live there, who makes the water pink? The answer is something super, super tiny. Brave little friends live in the salty water, and they are the ones who paint the whole lake a happy bubblegum color. So who is the secret artist painting the water pink? It's a tiny, tiny living thing. We call it Dunaliella salina. It's a super small, one-celled plant that is a type of algae. This little friend is so small you would need a super-duper powerful microscope just to see one. But when millions and millions and millions of them get together for a big party, they can do something magical. And this special algae just loves salty water. The saltier, the better. It thinks Lake Hillier's super salty water is the best home ever, a place where most other plants would not want to live. Now for its secret power. How does this tiny algae make such a big color? It has a colorful secret weapon called beta-carotene. This is a bright red and orange color that it makes inside its little body. The bright Australian sun shines down very hard on the lake. To keep safe, the algae makes lots of this beta-carotene. It's like the algae is putting on super strong, colorful sunscreen to protect itself from getting a sunburn. All that colorful sunscreen inside billions of tiny algae friends is what we see. It mixes with the water and sunshine, turning the whole lake into a giant, happy puddle of bubblegum pink. Wow! And guess what? That amazing, colorful stuff the algae makes, we see it in our lives too. It's the same thing that makes carrots orange and sweet potatoes so bright and yummy. Grown-ups even use beta-carotene from algae like this to make healthy, natural colors for our food. It also gives us something called vitamin A, which helps our bodies stay strong. So the tiny algae is a big helper for us. But the story gets even more fun. The little algae isn't working all by itself. It has a team of other tiny friends helping it make the lake so pink. These friends are a type of microbe called halobacteria. These new friends are also amazing salt lovers. Grown-ups call them halophiles, which is just a fancy word for something that loves salt. They have their own reddish-pink color, adding to the beautiful pink party in the water. So the little algae and the little bacteria are working together. They are tiny teammates, living in the super salty water, making a happy, colorful home for themselves. And this changed everything grown-ups thought they knew. For a long, long time, they wondered if the pink was from rocks or sand. But the big secret is, the bubblegum color is not from a rock. It is from life. That's right. The whole lake is a giant living painting. It is a huge, happy family of tiny living things, all swimming and growing together in one of the saltiest places on Earth. This amazing team of tiny helpers makes so much pink and red color that it turns the whole lake into a bright, happy surprise you can even see from an airplane way up in the sky. But here's a fun puzzle. Scientists are still learning the exact secret recipe. Why does Lake Hillier stay so bright pink all year long, when other pink lakes sometimes lose their color? There are other pink lakes in our world, like the beautiful Lake Retba in a country called Senegal. Sometimes it looks like a giant strawberry milkshake, but Lake Hillier keeps its special color a secret. These super tiny, super tough little friends have a special name. They are called extremophiles. That's a big word that just means they are lovers of extreme places. They are like super-duper teachers for us. They show us that life is very, very strong. It can be happy and creative in places we thought were too hot, too cold, or too salty for anything to live. So when we look at a place that seems empty, maybe it is not. These tiny heroes show us that life can be hiding in the most surprising spots, just waiting for us to say hello. It makes you wonder, where else on our amazing Earth, or even on other planets, could we find happy, colorful life hiding in plain sight? These super tough little friends teach us a very big, happy secret. If life can be so strong and colorful in a super salty lake, maybe it can be strong in other surprising places too. This fun idea makes grown-up explorers look at other planets with happy, hopeful eyes. They wonder if tiny, tough life could be hiding on a red planet like Mars or a faraway moon. Picture our whole big Earth floating in space, and on it there's a little pink dot, a happy wink from our planet. That little pink lake is like a secret message telling us to keep looking for life in the great, big, wonderful sky. It's like a tiny practice world showing us that life is a super clever adventurer. This is why it's so important to protect these special bubblegum lakes. They are not just pretty places, they are Earth's little classrooms for big ideas. Keeping them safe helps us keep learning their happy, colorful secrets for a long, long time. People who visit amazing Lake Hillier know it's a treasure. They help protect it by being very gentle and careful around its shores. This makes sure the tiny pink-making team can keep doing its super important job without being bothered. If you could dip your finger in the water, it would feel super salty. It has so much salt, it's almost like a thick, salty soup. But for the little algae and bacteria, this isn't a problem at all. For them, the salt is like a magic shield. It keeps away other little living things that might try to eat them or take their home. This salty water is their perfect, safe, and happy neighborhood. So, the bright sun shines down, giving everyone energy. The super salty water makes a safe home, and the tiny algae and bacteria work together, making their pink and red colors to stay safe from the sun. It's a big, happy team working together all the time. This amazing teamwork is what paints the whole lake a beautiful, bright bubblegum pink. And it all happens because of some of the smallest helpers on our whole planet,